Happy Imbolc Achered. I hope you have enjoyed the Celtic Wheel of the Year series that we ran last year, and I hope you will continue to tune in to our NODCast for the coming year. Today I want to talk about something that is constantly on my mind, and I'm sure on everyone else's mind, and that is personal practice. Most of you know that I mentor at the New Order of Druids, and so I get a lot of questions from my mentees on how to develop a personal daily practice of communing with the deities. The answer I give them is that it's different for everyone. I can only talk about myself. I learned from my grandfather to have a hearth in my home. This would be the place I sit down to worship, do my rituals, and meditate if I'm not out in nature doing those things. My hearth is in the middle of my home, and it's near a window from which I can see the sky. I have a portable altar, or rather I have two of them side by side. One of the altars has a picture that I had drawn has pictures that I have drawn for my household deities, the Morrigan and Lou, offering dishes and cups and candles. On the second table I have pictures of my ancestors, two dishes, one with sand from a special place in the desert of Kuwait where the energies were high, and another dish with sand from Ireland, and also candles. Every morning I like to wake up before the sun comes up and watch it from my bed. Then I get up and get ready for my day by showering and getting dressed for work if it's a work day, or just getting ready for my day in general if I'm not. And then I go to my altars and greet the deities, land spirits, and my ancestors. I light all the candles and make my daily offerings for the deities, usually milk or apple juice, bread or apples, and then sit down to meditate for 15 to 20 minutes. When I am done, I say a little prayer to the gods and ask everyone for blessings and help with my day. Then I thank them all, extinguish all the candles, and go on with whatever I want to do. Sometimes, though, I do not have time to meditate, so I just say a little prayer, and then that's it. And that brings me to a book that I read in March of last year called A Book of Pagan Prayers by Kuswer Serith. I hope I'm saying the name correctly. The author is an Indo-European reconstructionist with, as his site will make you abundantly clear, a particular interest in the Proto-Indo-European religion and language. So if you follow the Greek, Roman, Hindu, or Celtic deities, they are all related to that religion. You'll find the link to his website in the episode notes. When I first picked up the book, I really didn't think I would like it. I bought it because it was written by Kuswer Serith, who had a website about the Proto-Indo-Europeans, and then I realized that it was mostly Wiccan. I changed my mind by the end of the book. The book starts out by explaining why pagans need to pray and make offerings, and go on to explain how to do that. He also explains how to use what you know about a god and goddess to write your own prayers. The selections of prayers he offers are really good and very much inspiring. So even if you didn't use the prayers themselves, it would have given you ideas on prayers that you can write your own. He has gone out of his way to make the prayers appeal to everyone on any path. What impressed me the most was the list of references at the end of the book. The resources used to write the book are all well known and respected in scholarly circles. In my opinion, this book is a much needed resource for all pagans of all paths. I hope that you have enjoyed the podcast for today. If you have any questions or comments, please drop us a line at the address on the website. If you would like to hear us talk about something specific on the podcast, or if you have any suggestions about making the podcast better, let us know. Till next time, Slán go fóill.